Okay, hello. Welcome everyone. Welcome to this second Feature Friday live interview. If you are just joining this live or are joining the replay, please leave a comment and let us know that you are here. So today we have a very special guest with you, and we also have a very special gift for you today. The gift is available for people who are commenting. We're going to choose among one of the persons commenting during today's live for the chance to win an energy focus drink worth $39.95 on value. So again, welcome to this Feature Friday live. And we feature every Friday here during these Feature Fridays, a powerful, confident warrior woman from this community who will be sharing resources and tips for your growth, your health, and much more. So today I have the pleasure of interviewing Anne Sinclair. She's a biomagnetic pair and a 7 layers of the heart therapist. And I wanted to invite specifically or especially people who are either starting their healing journey or want to continue evolving and prevent disease. This is the right place for you today. So Anne, tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Anne Sinclair?
Thank you for having me. So I am a biomagnetic pair therapist in the 7 layers of the heart. I actually was a teacher, and my son had Lyme, and it made us look in different areas, and it made us look into the holistic health, which we had never been into before. So this really intrigued me. He was helped so much, so I went into holistic health and also specializing more in like the mental health, because I believe that mental health is just so important for our overall health. Yes, I am married and have 3 kids and have my business in holistic health and enjoying life.
I love it. Thank you so much, Anne. And I love that you focused and you mentioned the importance of our mental health. You know, for many people, it's obvious that we need to take care of our body, our physical health, but for many, it's been maybe not given so much focus, or we've forgotten to also give focus to our emotional and mental health. So I'm so grateful that you're here and you're sharing this important information with us and this community. So I wanted to ask you, there are days when I feel very sluggish. I'm lacking a bit of focus. I feel a bit heavy. Why is this?
It can be a lot of different things. I think that when we're not taking the time to eat healthy, when we are not getting exercise, those things are so important. And when we're not taking care of our mental health and we're not doing any type of meditation or anything. But one important thing is taking care of your gut, because your gut produces 60 to 90% of the neurotransmitters. So the neurotransmitters we're looking at is dopamine, which is for motivation, serotonin, which is just for relaxing, happiness, norepinephrine, which is for your focus and attention, and GABA, which is for your mood. So you can see that if your gut, which now we're talking about is our second brain. We looked at our mental health and we always would think about our brain, but now we're starting to look at our gut, because we're realizing if it's producing those neurotransmitters, we need to make sure it's balanced. And if it's not balanced, we're going to have those feelings, because our brain and our gut are constantly communicating to each other. So if our gut is imbalanced, it's going to be sending signals to our brain saying, hey, I'm not feeling good. I'm tired. I'm really not motivated. I'm really tense. And I'm just, not feeling good. I always tell people that I learned, you know, the ways that we realize that our gut and brain are communicating is the first time that you fell in love, what did your stomach feel like? You got those butterflies, right?
Yeah.
So we know, you know, you're looking at someone that you fell in love, your brain is telling you, and it's sending, you know, to your gut, and you're getting those butterflies. What happens when you get into an intense moment or you see something horrible happen? What happens in your stomach?
Oh, that's like a pit. Like,
Yeah, it just, yeah, you're
yeah.
just, yeah. So it's constantly communicating. We have to make sure that our gut is balanced.
Okay, so then my next question for you would be, how can we improve our mental health? How can we know that or balance our...
Right. So first and foremost is just eating healthy, just eating a balanced. We always talk about a Mediterranean diet, which is good, but just eating some very healthy foods. And we can get those prebiotics and probiotics in normal foods. So eating healthy, getting movement. And movement can, you know, so many people think of movement as you have to be running or doing some sort of cardio, but our bodies are made to move. So it can be hiking, it can be gardening, we can be just walking, but it can be yoga or it can be, you know, cardio. So any of those activities, we have to have that movement for our mental wellness. And meditation is a great way. There's so many different apps out now. If you don't have any, if you don't have any type of training in meditation, but sometimes it's just calming your mind, your work environment, you know, just for our mental focus. Sometimes we're just, our whole area is a mess, you know, and keeping that clean gives you more focus, just having that area clean. Eating healthy, like I said, and making sure that you're drinking water. There's so many times when people say, I'm hungry all the time, but a lot of times we're just dehydrated. There we go. A lot of times we're just dehydrated and we're thinking that we're hungry, and it's really, we just need that water. Sometimes in our work environment, you know, you're always sitting at your desk, and the minute that you leave, you know, I tell people, go off on your own, because too many times we go with coworkers, and what do you do with when you're with a coworker? You're just going to talk about work, right? Or complain about things that are going on. So I tell people, you know, leave by yourself, leave your phone, go outside, take a break, walk around, take that time to just meditate. Being grateful is huge. So during the day, when we can just think about all the things that we are grateful for, that we really have, that just helps our mental focus, and it helps our whole, just our overall being. Even breathing, you know, I talk about breathing, instead of breathing from the chest, breathing from your abdomen. Too many times where we're so stressed, and this is where we're breathing right here. So taking that time to breathe from your gut, and, you know, even if you're taking time to breathe from the gut before you're eating, that helps with digestion. So there's so many benefits for breathing and meditation, to just giving that overall helping with your mental wellness.
I love it. I love it. Actually, and I want to take the opportunity to invite all women in this community, Powerful, Confident Warrior Women, to join me starting next month on Monday. I'm going to have at 6 o'clock a space of mindfulness. So a bit of meditation and some additional subjects to keep empowering or supporting each other. And this space, it's going to be free to give you at least $30 in value. So I hope you will join, because I'm completely aligned with what Anne says. There are so many ways for us to work with our health, and it's so important to eat healthy. And when you were mentioned eating healthy to get macronutrients and micronutrients, are there any specific no-nos, like maybe food that is we should avoid? Like, what are the top 3 that you would say don't?
Oh, to avoid? I think the obvious. I think that, you know, the more that we're eating fast food, or the more frozen dinners that you might be eating with lots of sugar, those kind of things. I mean, staying away from those kind of things, eating more of whole foods. And we can even, when we talk about the gut, we can get probiotics and prebiotics from the things that we're eating, just healthy foods. It's when you feel like you're doing everything right and you might just, you're still feeling, like you said, tired or bloated. A lot of times we think that's normal, and it's not normal. So if you feel like you're doing all these things, then we would need to look at supplements, which I would suggest.
Okay, nice. Yes, and speaking about that, what additional thing do you use with your clients that will help women in this community with and help us with our brain gut health or gut brain health?
Yeah, so, well, that's exactly what the product is. It's a gut brain access product. So it's working with all three. So a lot of times we might feel like we're doing everything for our gut, but sometimes we're not doing it for our brain. We're not eating for our brain. And the access in between, because the access is, that immune system, and it's where we're sending signals. So you can have that kind of staticky almost, like the signals aren't getting to the brain. So you have to have all three. So I actually work with a gut brain access product. It's a prebiotic, probiotic, but the prebiotics and probiotics are strains for mental health. So it's bringing down, your stress. It's bringing down any depression or anger, because I feel like it's so important that if we can bring down our stress on our body, bring down all that anxiety or depression or anger, help with your fatigue and, that brain fog, that changes everything in our health. It changes, our relationships with people. It changes how we are working with our jobs. So our mental health is so important. And this gut brain access product can help with all three.
I love it. So when this is over, and please below you can share under this video your contact information so that people can get in touch with you or directly go and order the product through some of your links. That will be really useful. Thank you. And there's another question I want to ask you, because here we are building a community of confident warrior women. So what makes you a powerful, confident warrior woman?
Powerful, confident. So I believe it's, going for what you want to go for. I'm doing the job that I wanted to do, always changing, always learning, and just adapting, but always following your heart and doing what you want to do.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining me today during this live interview. And if you are joining, for all the women joining now or during the replay, remember that you can leave a comment and you can be the winner of an energy focused drink worth $39.95 of value. And you can find more information about Anne in the comments below. So you have until noon tomorrow, Saturday, the 25th, to leave your comment, and you will be in the draw for this prize. And we're gonna keep doing this Feature Fridays or Feature Friday live interviews during the next months to create value, to support each other during this time of many challenges. And I'm really grateful to have here Anne. And is there anything you want to add or want to share before we say goodbye to everyone?
No, I just want to thank you for having me. And I look forward. Your class will be wonderful. I think it's so important to be, meditating, and that would be a great class.
Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you to everyone who joined us. Have a beautiful week and weekend.
Thank you.